Just tell us about the books you published. I know I can see them behind you. You've got the Unseen Moments Volume 1 and 2, and you've got the new gold book you've got.
So there's the first 3 books that I published were the trilogy Rare and Unseen Moments of 90s Hip Hop, Volume 1, 2, and 3. That are these behind me. Volume 1. So if I have no glare, hopefully. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Volume 1. We did three different ones. One, Volume 2, okay. All self-published, takes time. And then Volume 3. So these are the first 3 books that I self-published. You know, did all myself. Legit. You can you can order off my website, barnesandnobles.com. Any major bookseller, they can sell. You can order through any major outlet. The Rare and Unseen Moments of 90s Hip Hop Collector's Edition Gold Book. Can you move back a little bit? Can you see it okay?
Oh yeah, this is exciting, bro. Very exciting.
Only 100 of these are made.
Wow.
This is right angle sticker. Okay. 100 of these are made. Each one is individually numbered. You see that? Okay. This is number 33 out of 100. So only 100 made. That's it. Only 100. So, and printed in Queens, New York.
Oh. This is kind of like collector's edition.
Absolutely, Gold Book Collector's Edition.
Sure. Wow. And with the pictures, you've got a story of each picture on the other side.
Yes. Oh, not so. Yeah, I'm sorry. So the picture and then an essay about the actual moment itself.
Okay.
Wait a second. You know, Method Man in Staten Island.
Sure.
Park Hill Bay. A story about the photographing the concert. It was a free concert that they did. Some simple, you know.
Wow. Such iconic photographs.
Yeah. So you can even see the stitching.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, it's upside down. The stitching. Also have. One second, I'm trying to find a specific shot.
Wow. That's a 1994 shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can see the gold.
Of course.
Bookmark.
Of course.
And you can see better binding.
Uh-huh. Wow. So dope. So dope as well. That is only 100. 100
yes,
that's been released.
Can you see that okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sure.
I just want to show one more thing. And then it's also bonus material. This is of all 3 books, plus bonus material, better material.
Okay.
Again. Is this lighting okay?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Like that's art. You know, art creates conversation.
Really is. Really is. And there's a story behind each picture there, what you took.
Yes. So example, even talking about the Source Awards.
For sure.
Talking about Suge.
Chuck and Danny Boy, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Where can people get this book?
You can one of 2 ways. You can go to broadenexposure.com.
Yeah.
That's also where you can get the book and my fine art. You can purchase it there.
Sure.
or on actually, or T.Dotteric. I just don't want to get anything on the book. That's why the mask and the gloves on.
Sure, sure.
Someone may want, issue number 33.
It's brilliant presented, it's presented at autumn, and brilliant color, and it's got glossy photographs. It's got stories in there. I'm probably going to purchase one of them books off you for sure.
Excellent, thank you. It's
Sure.
it's quality. It's a labor of love. It's to make a book at that level. It's like I'm grateful for volumes 1, 2, and 3. These they open they opened a real door to really start telling the story of 90s hip hop, and it's been fun to share. And it's because the more people ask about it, I write the stories, I tell people interviews. It makes me think of other things that I have. It's interesting that whether it's the books, whether it's sharing the story of like, for example, we'll go back to the source if you want. This is the first issue I ever worked on as a photo editor of the source, this Eric Sermon issue. And interesting, when I was photo editor, my mission for me personally was to give as many photographers an opportunity to be published as they possibly could. Because I told them I'm only here for a short period of time. And I want to give everyone else an opportunity that they didn't get before, because they just didn't have an opportunity to get published. So if I saw something at least in your work, I'm going to give you an opportunity to try. I'm like, just go do it. Yeah. Make sure you get paid. I took care of people. And then I remember when I was done, I remember vividly telling people, yeah, I'm done, just because, and I explained why I was done. I never respected and understood it. So from the source, you can see through time, first issue I worked on, and you can see the difference. Like, this is the first issue I worked on. And then this was the last issue that I worked on. Interestingly enough. Yeah, that was the last issue I worked on. But you see the difference in time, in effort.
Sure.
Stuff changes over time. So it's just like you put in the time, like, yeah, this was quality for what it was, but a year later to see a quality like this, in terms of advertising dollars, like dollars and cents, like which one made more money over time? This one made more money. Yeah. And why? Because we put in the work, the quality and everything else to raise it from, yeah, this is cool, but shit, I'm going to spend money on your book. I'm going to spend money advertising when you look this strong. So everything takes time to develop. So it's like, yeah, you can say, but we can look at the source as we looked at, volume 1. We have to start somewhere. We tell our story, people revere it, they want to buy it. And then after a certain point, you get better at what you're doing. And then you get a better team together and you can create this, and then you can create demand, but you do it the right way, not based on fear and bullshit. It was what it was. I respect everyone who worked on it, but now we can look at it. This is 1996. This is 2021. We can talk in honest terms now. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So I'm proud to start with, the Rare and Moments trilogy, but also to be able to create the Gold Book and whatever other books that I choose to create, because there's enough material and there's enough stories to share in. And that's why I appreciate your show. And I appreciate anyone who wants to know it and ask me questions. You know me. I don't care who you are. I'm going to answer your question. DM me, I answer your question. You know what I mean? Like, you want to talk about, I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. Let's talk. You know what I mean? Like, what? Because it's not that I'm like, well, as your fan base this, because I've heard people talk to publications or blogs, or in a sense of they have some kind of rights, like they shouldn't be bothered.
Sure.
No, motherfucker. I had to start somewhere, right? Like,
exactly.
Kevin Thatcher, the editor of Thrasher back in 1980, like, who is this little kid calling me, this little high school kid, rather than like, no problem, we got you, send it in. You know what I mean? Like, you have to give people an opportunity.